record. We don't get recording in progress. Okay, guys. Again, I appreciate it. Remember, you're in charge of the door. If it gets loud, just shut it for me, okay? Thank you very much. Bless you. All right. Now, question number 2. Jackson, we can just fly around the room and you can kind of lead us for this one. All right. What are you thinking?
8 decreased by 21 times the number.
So that's what?
8 minus 21x.
Good. All right, Molly.
12 equals 11.
I know what you meant. 12 minus, not equals, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Now remember, sorry, you guys got to tell me if you need me to blow it up so you can see also. All right, that's important. Now we're just going around the room, so I prefer not to call on you. All right, you just, when you're ready to go, you're going. We're going up and down, up and down. All right, and that way we can get done and make sure that you're good, and then we can go back and if you have any questions from there. All right, and if you don't know, that's okay too. All right, number 6. Beautiful. Number 8.
7 minus 4y.
Okay. Next. Thank you, sir. Very good. All right, any questions? You got to speak up quickly. All right, next.
32.
Yes. 14. Thank you. All right. Yes. 16 is 16. Yes.
Oh, it is? Oh,
You okay with that?
yeah, I got 16. I was like, are we on number 16?
Yeah, that's kind of funny. I know. 18.
15.
Anybody have any problems? So far, it looks good, everybody. All right, 20.
Would it be 98?
Um,
Oh,
isn't that 91, right?
yeah.
Divided by what?
Oh, divided. Okay, so divided by 7.
Yes. And what's that? Not 7 goes into 9. How many times?
Once.
With 2 goes in the little corner. So 7 goes into 21. There you have it. All right, I'm good. All right, 22.
I got 8.
All right, now again, I'm writing 8. And if you're like, well, can you show me that? I don't mind. All right, but I think it's important to be good at mental math. If you're good at mental math, the harder math is easier. You don't have to worry about the arithmetic. All right, anybody have any questions with that? Yes.
I think you all did this one yesterday, but for number 21, I got 82 because
Look up. There's what we have. 81 plus 16 minus 1 plus 1. Where are you different?
I probably just
No. Listen to me, Avery. I'm trying to show you something. Look up on the board. Now you look at each number. The first number I have is 81. Do you have 81 for the first number? Huh?
I have. Wait. Yeah, I do.
All right. Then 4 squared is 16. Anything to the 0.
I forgot to add that one too.
All right. Now you see what I'm showing you. The work is up there. So you compare your work with my work. Agreed?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm on 23, or I'm sorry, 24. Uh-oh.
I got 2. So
Um,
can I tell you how?
Yes, we're definitely going to show me how on this one.
So I started with 6.
So what happens to,
5, and 4 or 5.
so what happens to those?
It's a 1.
Right. So that's minus what?
7/15. I did the problem wrong.
Well, do it with me right now. I don't even care. So you see what I'm showing you, right?
Mhm.
So
So 105,
yes. All right. Now this over here becomes what?
3/1,
And then division becomes,
multiplication.
so really,
1/3.
yes. So now really what I want everybody to do is we're going to change this right here. Change this. That's why I like my iPad. And we're going to change it to times 1/3. Do you agree with that? Which is what now?
Uh, 4/15.
That's exactly right. So now what do I have to do to the 1/5?
Make it a 15.
Right? So how many 15s is that?
3.
Yes. Totally good with that. So now tell me the answer.
8/15.
Thank you. All right, that's an important problem right there. Working with fractions. If you need help, speak up. All right, Jolie, tell me about 26.
Essentially,
That's correct. And 28.
inverse.
Thank you. I'd prefer you say added, yes, additive inverse. All right, 30.
Multiple.
You're awesome, girl. Multiplicative inverse. All right, 32. Brennan,
Oh, would it be? Yeah.
associative, right. Associative property of multiplication. All right, Cole, tell me.
Of unity property.
34,
Associative property.
right. Okay, what's the matter?
For 28, why is it not 0 property?
Zero property means multiply by 0.
So then what makes that inverse?
You're canceling out.
Oh.
When things cancel out, they're inverses. When things cancel out, they're inverses. What?
For number 24, I got 0.
Come on, come on, come on. I need you to keep up with me though, sweetie. All right, look up here. Tell me where you went wrong. Tell me where you're different.
What?
Tell me where you're different. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I crossed out the 6s. And that became 1/5, right? And then I multiplied 4/5 and 1/3. That became 4/15. Do you agree with that? Yes. So now you just have to convert 1/5 to 15ths, which was 3/15, right? Right? Hey, Avery, I want you to, I want you to ask me a question, kiddo. Right? I want you to ask me, but I also don't want, if, does that make sense now? Right, you sure? All right. What? Okay, so my problem is, guys, I say, please, please, I don't like going back and forth. So you need to speak up. You need to check your answers. Stop me immediately. All right, that's why I told him it's hard. Please watch, pay attention. All right. So how did I get what?
What'd you do with the 7/15?
I did 7/15. This now is 3/15. So I did 7/15 minus 3/15, which is 4/15. 4/15 plus 4/15 is 8/15. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Is that good? All right, what? I don't, listen. I remember the rule for me is go and come back as quickly as you can. All right, I don't like the interference. All right, take care of business. I'm trying to get you ready for high school. Math is super important. All right, so here we go. Now I forget where I'm at. Okay, I'm on 36. I don't even know who's up. Okay,
Natural, whole, integer, rational, real.
you're awesome. All right. And again, just in the interest of time, all of them are reals. Okay, Eddie, what's 38? Definitely not an integer. No decimals are allowed for integers. Now the question is, can you make that a fraction? And the answer is, yeah, you can make that -2 and 875 over 1,000. So because you can make it a fraction, it means it's rational. That is correct. It is rational and it's real. All right, Misha's not here, so back. Oh, Ashley, I'm sorry. Ashley, you could tell me about 40.
It's rational.
It is definitely rational. All right. Is that good, Ashley?
Yeah.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
All right. Definitely rational. All right, Jackson, back to you. Definitely rational. Thank you, sir. Square root of 2. Uh-oh, go.
For no 40, I thought when it doesn't end.
No, you're mistaken. Because that is over 999.
Oh.
Right? It's got to be repeated numbers. The repeated numbers make a fraction.
And then when it's like completely different order.
Yes, which is what we're going to get to right here on 44. Okay. So I'm on, who's up? Yes, 44. Thank you. It's irrational. You with me on that? You see the difference now, right? That one doesn't repeat. Okay. All right. I'm happy with that. Okay. So now, all right, Josh, let's go. Is what? Thank you. X plus 12. Thank you. All right. All right, 48.
2y minus 4 equals y plus 6.
Thank you so much. That's good. Again, the translations are the key to the future. If you're not getting the translations, the word problems we're going to do in a couple of weeks are going to be really hard. If you can do the translations, the word problems are easier. All right, Evan. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Come on.
Oh, you have no four sections. Wait, oh wait, I have to do this now.
Okay, I'm happy with that. All right, 50, Evan.
9 equals 2t minus 5.
Thank you, sir. Very good. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, here we go. Did I miss one?
Yeah.
Oh, 52. Yeah, I didn't leave enough space there. Sorry. Go ahead.
So it'd be h over 3 equals 1 minus, wait, yeah, parentheses, h and plus h and 2.
Okay, so you're almost correct. 1 less than what operation?
Subtract.
Right. So it's -1, right?
Yeah.
And what are we subtracting 1 from, Luca?
H and 2.
Right, but that's a product, right?
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
H is h and is h2.
Right, but in math, higher level, we go ahead and just write 2h. You with me on this? And that's the multiplication. All right, anybody have any issues with that? Anybody have any issues? All right, 54, here we go. Thank you so much. -5. All right, here we go. 56. Avery. Yep, you're up. Thank you, ma'am. -3 is perfect. All right. 58.
That's y base minus
Perfect. So we're gonna get a common denominator 24. So then the first fraction becomes what? And the second fraction becomes, so what's my answer again?
-5/24.
Thank you, ma'am. -5/24. I'm happy with that. All right, really concentrate on the fractions, please. Really concentrate on the fractions. Mental math, you should be good. All right, if not, you got to speak up. All right, quicker for some of you guys. If you, as soon as you don't know something, just tell me. I can go slower. All right, moving on. All right, 60.
So what you asking?
You're adding them, correct.
So then use the common denominator as 12.
Good.
4 minus 3. I mean 4 plus 3.
Thank you. And that's what?
-8. 7/12.
That's amazing. That's a good job right there. -8 and 7/12. Hopefully you like the way I did it. All right, we were just adding. We know our answer is negative. So I added 1/3 and 1/4 together and the 3 and the 5 together. Very nice. Okay, 62.
So you're subtracting.
Good.
So I just did 3/8 minus 4/5.
Well, we have to tell me first. Now, the reason why you got to be especially careful here, because sometimes we have to borrow.
Okay.
True. That's where I'm saying with the whole numbers, you got to be careful. All right. Because we are subtracting, right?
Yes.
So we have to be careful. Now we're going to do the 6 minus 1, right?
Yes.
So now we have to double check to see our fraction. All right. And the reason I'm being cautious here is because I know we're going to have to borrow. So what's the common denominator?
40.
Right. So 3/8 is how many 40ths?
It's gonna be 15.
Okay, please pay attention. Then the next one is how many 40ths?
It's gonna be 32.
Exactly. Now you understand what I'm saying. You can't just automatically subtract.
Oh yeah.
Right. So now what do I have to do with the 6?
You have to borrow.
Right. So that becomes a 5. And so then the 15 now.
Becomes a 55.
Thank you. We worked on that a ton last year. All right. Speak up now if you're going, man, the guy's crazy already. Anybody have any issues with what we just did there? Tell me.
Yeah, why does it become 55?
Remember, when you're adding 1, 15/40ths plus 1 is the same as 15/40ths plus 40/40ths. You with me now, right? Okay, good. All right, please get involved. All right, you're not crazy. All right, you forgot something. It's not a big deal. Correct it now. So it's ace the test. All right, now what am I doing?
So you're subtracting now.
Yes,
So
sir. What do I
it's gonna
get?
be- Your final answer is gonna be -4 and 23/40.
You're awesome. There you go. All right. Now look, that personally for me is the one, if I was going to study for a test, I would look at that one. All right. I would look at that one. All right. And some of you, I'm not sure you understand why we had to borrow. All right.
Why did we have to go?
Because you can't go 15 minus 32.
Oh, all right.
Right. You can't do 15 minus 32. Yep. It's totally understandable that you're confused. All right, Jolie, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear you, girl.
So common denominator is 9.
Are we doing 64, right?
Yeah.
So now which one goes first? The 7 or the 4? If I'm doing these, am I adding or subtracting, first of all? Is it going to be positive or negative? Okay, so I'm going to put a negative here to remind myself. Now, because I'm subtracting, I want the larger fraction on top. So it's going to be what?
This 7.
Right, 7 2/3 minus 4 5/9. And you got the nice one because do you have to borrow on this one? No. So what's 2/3 the same as?
9. So it would be 6 over 9.
Exactly, exactly.
You just do, so it would be -3.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. -3 1/9. Now, remember, I just gave you both examples, so you should understand when to borrow, when not to borrow. All right, everybody happy? All right, that's important. Here we go, 66. Miss Pancholi.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so it's an absolute value, so it's 4.9 minus 7.2.
Beautiful.
Um, done with it.
Don't be sorry. Come on, just relax. Tell me the answer.
Okay, negative 3.7.
No, 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 no. Listen to me. Here's mental math this. Watch. No, no, stop and listen. 4.9, 5.9, 6.9. That's 2. And then from 0.9 to 0.2 is 3. -2.3. I'm not borrowing anymore. I'm not borrowing. I'm counting up. It's much easier, in my opinion. Does everybody see what I'm doing? 4.9, 5.9, 6.9, and from 6.9 to 7.2 is 0.3. It's much easier. I hate borrowing. All right. Just count up if you want. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. And if some of you are like, oh, I just like to borrow, then just borrow. I don't care. All right. But you should be practicing your mental math. Okay. Here we go. 68. What am I doing?
You have to do like the.
No, we don't do keep, change, flip in this class because that's for little babies in 6th grade.
Oh my gosh.
So now we're doing, thank you, multiply by the reciprocal, which is 16/21. And 2 negatives automatically make a what? Thank you. So now reduce.
7 turns into 1 and 21 turns to 3.
And then,
16 is 2 and 8 is 1.
so final answer,
2/3.
2/3. Keep, change, flip. We're not allowed to use that in this classroom. Keep, change, flip. Go, 70. Brennan, sometime today, man.
Oh.
All right, you can get done coloring later, okay? Let's join the class here.
Oh, so I wanted to.
All right. So now, what am I doing for 70? There's no division here. We're not reciprocal. Change 4 2/5. 4 times 5 plus 2. Now what?
And then, times 10.
Brennan, this is taking way too long, man. Way too long. All right. My 5th graders move faster than this. 5 goes into 5 how many times? 5 goes into 10. 22 goes into 11, or 11 goes into 22. And final answer. Yeah, I'm just going to skip you from now on. -4. You having trouble with 2 times 2 and getting 1/2.
I am.
All right, well, understand this. If you don't do well on your test Friday, guess who's going to be sitting right next to me Monday at 7:30 in the morning? Your parents are going to be sitting right with me, and we're going to have a conversation about this. All right? I don't have time to play with your silly games when we're trying to get you into a good high school. Here we go, 70. Whew. 72. Cole, what am I doing here?
So we just, we do 3.75 divided by 0.5.
3.75 divided by 0.5. That is correct. Now, I want everyone to think about this for a second. All right. I personally think you should know that. Come on, everybody look up. That's 3.75 times 2. Dividing by 1/2 is the same as multiplying by 2. Dividing by 1/2 is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal, multiplying by 2. All right. So if I know that, then
At least that's
3.75 times 2.
It's,
Poor guy.
Shh.
7.
You are awesome. Yay, look at that. Thank you, sir. 7.5. 7.5 is awesome. Very good mental math. Thank you very much for that. All right, 74. Zeb,
Thank you so much.
smallest to largest.
It would be H.
Ascending. What does ascend mean?
Wait a minute. Go.
We're going up. So if we go up, that means we're going to put the what first? The 1/2 first, because that's the smallest, right? So then it's automatically what? Yes. Some of you know well about the letter F.
Yeah, why are you looking at me, Mr. Chef?
All right. So we're going up. Now, again, let's say that wasn't so obvious. Let's say it wasn't so obvious, right? One way to look at them is to say, look, we can compare those because the common denominator would be 24. Is everybody okay with that? So you could say that's 12 over 24, that's 20 over 24, and that's 15 over 24. Does everybody see what we're talking about there? All right. Now, I would also want you to know 1/2 is 0.5. We know from last year that 5/8 was 0.625, right? And then it's just a matter of reviewing what 5/6 is. All right. So here we go. 76. If K is 3, so what minus 1 divided by 3 is 3? Eddie, can you tell me about this? Oh, yeah, Ashley, just a minute. Ashley, you'll do the next one. You're up, Eddie. Listen, it's better for me to dismiss you. All right. I don't care. You are in my class. I'm just giving you notes. All right. Just for the future. You're in my class. You get permission from me. No one is allowed to take you out of my class. All right. Unless it's someone in the office that calls for you and tells you to come down. You understand that? Right. I'm just letting you know. All right. Father Rijo, I'll have a conversation with him. And if you're supposed to leave 15 minutes early. Okay. All right. But listen to me. All right. You can say, hey, Mr. Stroud, would you mind if I leave now? I have to go to chapel. That's what I want. All right. And then I have the right to say yes or no, because your grade is super important to me. Super important. More important than anything. All right. By the way, I appreciate you helping with chapel. Go. All right. We're left. Eddie, go. Why is it D?
Because 10.
Yep.
10 minus 1 is 9. 9 divided by 3 is 6.
Yes. Very, very good. All right. Very good. Thank you. All right, Ashley, you get 78.
So that'd be 1/2 of 8,
Which
which
is?
is 4. 4 minus 3 divided by 2, I think.
Divided by what?
1/2.
Yes, that's better. So now tell me what that answer is.
That's 1 over 1/2.
And come on now, Ashley. What's 1 over 1/2? Everyone makes a mistake on this one. What is
I
it?
have no idea.
Yes, you do. Don't tell me you don't have an idea. I want to say 1, Ashley, what write on your paper, 1 divided by 1/2. And if you know anything, you know I hate keep, change, flip. So you wouldn't do that. All right. You would write it as what?
1 times 1
Yes.
over 1 times 2 over 1.
Yay. So now you have an idea. The answer was what?
2.
Yay. There's a good problem right there. Everybody puts F. All right. Everybody puts F. All right. Please be careful. All right.
Wait.
What?
Why is it not that?
Well, we're not talking about your grade. That's why. All right. We're talking about 1 divided by 1/2. 1 divided by 1/2. Yeah. Listen, that's tricky problem. And those are at the end of the test. Those are the SAT and the ACT. You got to put a little extra thought or you will make the common mistake. All right, hold up. Misha, go. Well, how did you know that? What are we doing? You just add them. 1 2/5 plus 2 1/3. Common denominator was 15, which makes this
6 and 5.
6 and 5, which makes
11.
you are amazing. 3 and 11, 15. I'm happy. All right. Now, again, listen, guys, nothing is going to be different tomorrow. All right. Nothing. Check your fractions. All right. If you made a mistake, you're supposed to be highlighting that. You're supposed to have your shirt tucked in. That's right. I can't help it if you still have your 6th grade math or shirt on. All right. Go get you a new one.
What?
Because I know you didn't grow any over the summer. So,
Bro, Mr.
all right, Ashley, I'll see you soon.
He's
more than that, bro. He got the loafers on.
Where are you going?
So I need to go to chapel also.
What?
I need to go early for chapel.
Okay,
also.
thank you. You're awesome.